Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new week of Warcraft. Wait, it's Tuesday. Is that Monday? Anyways, it's Tuesday, and it's time for the Show Cup to continue. Yesterday, on Monday, we already had a Show Cup. Show Cup 82 there was really hype, super close. 6 series between Happy and Lawlight went all the way, went the distance. All 7 maps were required to determine the winner, and again, it was Happy. Happy victorious, seriously tested. Lawlight played a great series. He won I think what was the first map? With was it the first map? Concealed Hill with Demon Hunter first, Beastmaster second. Beastmaster second. That blew my mind. Wait a second. I had to close the door. Beastmaster second, dude. Who the hell plays a Beastmaster? It was Lawlight. That's who. Unbelievable series by him yesterday, but not quite enough. Very close. It was a 4-3 to Happy in the end. And today he's going up against Fortitude. And at least in Show Cup, no human has really been able to put Happy to the test. His matchup against Human is still very good. I would argue that his Night Elf matchup is even better. But yeah, against Human, he's also terrifying. But of course, Lawlight said it was a misclick. Oh my god. That's amazing then, that he still made it work. Yeah, because it doesn't seem to make sense, Beastmaster. But he won anyways, which was sick. But yeah, let's take a look at the recent results that we have between the two. You can see Happy did a lot of winning. He's been doing a lot of winning, as he does against, everybody. But most recently, he lost one series in the TP League against 40, and there 40 played out of his mind. And we'll see if he can do that today again. He will have to, because Happy is a killer in this matchup. I think by far, his best matchups are against Night Elf and Human. But he hasn't been getting tested against Human so much recently because the Human competition has dwindled a bit. Alright, let's see what the admins are saying. Alright, Happy needed a few minutes, apparently, to get ready. But we should be good to go here in a moment. Could be a long series. Best of 7, of course. All 7 maps will be played. Even if one of the players has 4 maps early to win the series, all maps will be played out. Because every map is worth additional prize money. Around $200. Plus minus. Okay. Nobody's saying anything at the moment. So I hope everything's good. We assume that it is, because we are optimists, aren't we, chat? I certainly am. Thank you very much, Sean Wright, with a 50-month resub. That is over 4 years, man. Thank you, thank you. By the way, if you guys wonder what is going to be coming up for us here on the stream over the next week, you can always check out our homepage, backtowarcraft.com, where you can see everything that's going to be coming up. Today we have Lawlight versus Fortitude. Well, that's incorrect. Neo, wait, am I crazy right now? No. It's Happy versus 40. And tomorrow is going to be TED Cup semifinals day. ESL Mastercraft also happening. The Back to WNA LOL Cup is going to be continuing. And the TED Cup finals to be happening very soon. Tomorrow, by the way, TED Cup finals is Happy versus Len and Moon versus Lawlight. It's going to be sick games as well. Thursday, we have 3 things happening, basically, with also Creepjack there in the mix. BW Weekly Cup on Friday. And the new team competition is starting on the weekend. The Zimu Team Cup. With 1v1 and 2v2s. And some very notable players. It also says Neo's casting today. Yep. That's just a copy-paste thing, you know, like in the back end of the website, you just copy-paste, 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 and then, you know, you don't change everything. All right, there seems to be a discussion going on between the players. Maybe they haven't done the vetoes yet. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Should be soon. Is it going to be TED Cup next week? No, it is tomorrow. TED Cup 13 was on a bit of a break because of TP League March, which interjected. But it's continuing tomorrow, right? Or am I wrong? No, it is continuing tomorrow. Semifinals tomorrow, and third place and grand final the day after on Thursday. Remo, did you play the D4 beta? Oh, yes. I played a lot. I was not quite no-lifing it, but I played it a whole ton. And I liked it quite a bit. There were still quite a few bugs. Like, oftentimes, you would be running into invisible walls. I think that was the most annoying thing. And the font in the UI seemed a bit off. But mostly, I think it was really good. And I think I'm going to change my main class. Normally, I always used to be a barbarian main. I love barbarians. But so far, I feel like the rogue is cooler. I gotta say. Seems like I'm going to be switching teams when D4 comes out. Yeah, I enjoyed that one quite a lot. But we have some Warcraft to attend to, fellas. Wait, where's the overlay? Huh? Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Okay, alrighty. I was getting a bit worried, but we are good. Map number 1, 40 versus Happy, TED Cup. No, wait, Show Cup. 83. He's testing out different zooms when the series starts. All right, that's pretty zoomed in, by the way. The default minimum zoom is 1650, so 40 is playing really close to the ground. What I have here is 2000 zoom, for example. Happy is one of the only players who still plays without zoom, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Lich first by Happy. And seeing Lich first, I think he's gonna play aggro. Happy normally on some maps like playing aggressive instead of expansion. And hell yeah. Gonna play aggro right away. Scouting with the Acolyte, and Happy wants to put pressure on the AMs creeping instantly. Especially effective on Last Refuge, because it's very hard for the AM to get that level 2 if he is being pressured. Acolyte denied, bought some time. Is he going to use the Nova on the AM right away? Archmage, a very squishy hero, so the Nova focus fire onto him can be quite scary. The Circlet, though, helps. Circlet's a great first item here. I think 40 should just tech, and he does. I said that before. I think on... if the opponent is playing Lich Ghouls and is not expanding, like we see here, I think the human should just tech one base, go tier 3, Inner Fire Rifles. And so far 40 is doing that, doesn't want to expose himself to fast expansion weakness. which could be exploited by Happy potentially. Oh, AM far forward. You gotta be really careful with his AM positioning. You don't have healing for a long time because you don't want to go for a shop because you want to save those resources and rather just make more rifles and stuff. As I say that, he's making the shop. Alright, never mind. I mean, sooner or later, you're certainly going to need it, especially if you go tier 3. Nowadays, with the staffs and the orb so much cheaper, that is a quite nice boon to have. Happy though, lots of ghouls now out on the map. He's got not many at home, so that means he can punish if there's an opening, and also he can creep if he's being left alone. Like 40's been summoning a few too many water elementals, because with this one now gone, he's gonna be without a water elemental for a long, long time, and that does not feel good. But he's got the shop now ready, which is nice. Tech difference, how much is it? Maybe like 45 seconds or something in favor of 40. But the Nova could easily get 2 kills now. That's the first blood. First footman goes down. Glitch with that. Very close to level 2. Picks that one up as well. Took some damage though. So did the Archmage. Both heroes very hurt. Glitch probably wants to go for some boots here. He's got the Ritual Dagger. He will be able to heal up soon. Happy's destroying the item. Fortitude. Trying to get everything that he can, but it's not that much that he can get at the moment. Boots and staff for Happy getting back. Where are the skellies? Oh, one ghoul goes down though. Thanks to the damage of the rifleman at level 2 and the Archmage. And finally, we got the aura at long, long last. AM has to be careful about a Nova here. Alright, Lich denied with the Ritual Dagger, and that's finally some healing for the AM. So, decent early for 40. Still pretty even. Happy loses 2 ghouls. That's probably 1 more ghoul than he wanted to lose. But it shouldn't be the end of the world. This is not a Roland Emmerich movie.
A player's forces are under attack.
Get to finish. MK coming. More rifles. And Sanctum. Looking all pretty standard so far. I feel like on this map, you can delay the tier 3 a decent amount as human. I feel like the more creep that are on the map, the more you can delay tier 3. But if it's a small map with few creeps, like say AZ or Concealed Hill, I think you want to go tier 3 faster, because otherwise the Pally's going to have a very tough time creeping in the late game. Items for the Archmage. Yo, is he trying to snipe the red camp already? Seven minutes in? Oh, if he messes up this round, this is gonna be a big waste of time. Oh, this has to work. Oh, 40. Alright, with the next Stormbolt, I think it should be good. Okay, this was almost a big waste of time. But good snipe. Claws plus 12. Yo, this AM is gonna be doing some serious damage with the Orb of Fire soon. Lich with double ring. Happy so far. Not lucky with these items. Good 40. Taking the shop away. If he gets both consumables here, that will be a really big deal. One of mana stealing. Very good. OP, in fact, if you ask me. Double rings are helpful on the DK. He is underleveled as a second hero. He will need some more protection. Sorry, Mask, of course, also great. MK, is he gonna go for clap here? I feel like against the ghoul opening, you should really go clap. And here he does. 40's creeping up well. Tier 3 is quite far behind the undead, which is kind of kind of the norm. But dude, you might be able to get the second red camp. The creep timing is working out perfectly. Look at Happy. He's only getting the orb now. He's only getting frenzy now. All the ghouls are hurt. So Happy can't really contest yet. He needs like maybe half a minute more. And 40's making perfect use of that time. Again with the Ogre Lord pull. Damn, 40 playing well. Legion Doomhorn. Very nice. 40's not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. Guess what? There's an Ogre Magi camp right here. Last Refuge is great for human for creeping because all the camps are so close to each other. On bigger maps, we have to walk more. The high move speed of move speed auras, you know, DK, TC, helps those races a lot. Getting from camp to camp. But here on Last Refuge, all the camps are close to each other, so the human can power creep very easily once he finally has a potent army. Which now he does. Gets the invuln. And the MK about to be 3. Archmage about to be level 4. Scroll the Beast. Oh no, that's really good. Against Destroyers. Depends on the spread, maybe. If he's got a nice spread. Dark Ranger 3rd for Happy. The Lich really not stacked. Normally on Last Refuge you always can rely on getting lots of damage. He's got 3 rings though. Wow, he's got triple rings on the DK. Good for the DK. Not so good for the Lich though. Goes the last for the Dark Ranger. Not bad. And the Death Knight gonna get level 3 here. That's a big deal, of course. But the MK got it as well. Did he go Clab? Yes, he did. Found a Mana Stone. Plus 17 damage on the Archmage. He's very squishy though. Would love to see some HP items on him. But he didn't find any. A parry up of Vitality would be great for the AM. And here's the Pally. And we've still got a few creeps left on the map. Not too many, though. Mantle. Bought a potion right away. I like that. Wants to not lose the healer instantly. Happy's going for the attack to the main base. And for he doesn't have to TP. He can just walk back. He was close to home. That's pretty good for him. MK. Get a few kills here easily. Oh, he blocked the ghouls in. With a militia here, I think he blocked them in. It's gonna be... Oh my god. Every ghoul survives? No. One dies in the end, but only one. A couple of peasants fall. 1, 2, 3, 4 peasants died. That is noticeable. Oh, that's only 4 peasants in the mine, by the way. 40. Going for the workshop power build as well. Gonna be up at 2-0 upgrades soon. In the past, before the anti-magic shell nerf, Happy would oftentimes play Banshees for AMS, very strong in the late game, against the rifle build. But nowadays, of course, AMS can be dispelled. Or as some people say, dispelled by the priests. It seems like Happy wants to play the hit and run again. Item found here, claws plus. Dude, he's got so many claws. Which normally is always great, but for human it's a bit worse, because you want more protection. You want more HP, you want more armor. This AM is such a glass cannon. If he gets to attack, though, it is nice. Plus 31. This must be one of the highest damage Archmages we've ever seen. Pally gonna be level 2 soon. That's gonna be a valuable upgrade as well. You can see Happy. He's not confident to fight yet. Going for web. Starting the Fiend transition. Trying to get ahead economically. Hit the peasants. Hit the vulnerable econ. What's the goal difference here? Not that much. 250. Yeah, 40 would love to have some rings. It's so weird. 40's got all the claws. Happy's got all the rings. If he gets Inner Fire, well, he has Inner Fire, but if it doesn't get dispelled, it's very strong on the heroes. You really want to have Inner Fire on MK and Pally, so they're more tanky in the front line. And of course, Happy's Destroyer Micro is normally excellent. 40 using a lot of mana here to creep the camp. He knows he's going to get hit in the main again. He knows he's going to have to TP back soon. Wants to take out the full camp if he can. Get the ring +4. Very good. And here we are again. Happy hits the main, forces the TP, runs out. Army should be somewhere here. Yeah, nice TP. Silence, though, hits the entire human army. One ghoul goes down. 2 ghouls go down. Traded against only a single gyro. Wait, did Happy not use a Nova? I think he didn't use the Nova, right? But for TPing out, that's a bit of a mistake. Happy's been getting ahead on gold. He's been forcing lots of TPs from the opponent. And he's been killing some peasants here and there. But 40 has been managing to creep a lot in the meantime. Look at the MK. Level 4 already before the first big fight. Oh my god, if the Pally gets 3 here as well. Is that enough experience? That would be enormous. Useful. I think it is enough. Oh my god. 40's army is super strong. I don't think Happy can fight. Happy needs a big supply lead if he wants to take a fight, if 40 plays it well. Oh, but he didn't quite get level 3. He's very close though. Front line, MK looking strong. Lots of mana, bonus, armor. A lot of HP as well. More than 1k. Lich, by the way, naked. If he's out of position and gets focused, could also die quickly. Same goes for the Archmage though. He's especially squish. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you have bonus armor from Inner Fire on all 3 heroes. But Happy's got 3 destroyers, so he's got plenty of dispel against the Inner Fire. And this is it. This fight should decide the game. Happy's got the supply lead, which he needs. Because I would argue 40 has the stronger heroes. Gyros partly getting caught. Only 1 though. Illusions. He figures it out. Dispels the illusions. Takes out 1 ghoul that's level 3 on the Paladin right away. 1 priest gets taken out. More gyros are flying in. Yemke in a good position for the clap. The focus fire, where's it going? Onto the Fiend now. Lots of damage, but also the Nova finding kills against the Riflemen, who don't have armor upgrades, by the way. Fortitude lacking the lumber for that, I suppose. What about the mana now? Priest getting targeted again. The priests are dying very quickly. Clap comes in. Lots more mana on the MK. Needs to use the one of mana stealing here for sure on the DK. The DK also still with the mana stone. And Happy may have done it again. Despite the weaker heroes. Not over yet though. 40 running back. He's got the strong heroes left, but the army has melted away. Dark Ranger level 3, that's a huge level up now, and the destroyers were never dealt with. Happy, seemingly in the end, still steamrolling this army with the destroyer timing, with a supply lead. And the human heroes were not quite strong enough. 40's not giving it up yet though. Mana Stone, the DK though. He had so much mana regen, by the way. Sobi and Mana Stone earlier. And now very strong hero levels on Happy finally. Mana Stone trying to go for the Dark Ranger. Has to go for the Lich though now. And he does! Sees the vulnerability and Happy loses the first hero. Archmage in trouble as well, but there's a Holy Light still. There are 2 more. Using it aggressively to try to kill the Dark Ranger. Last second with the Holy. Potion given over. Archmage survives. And the Dark Ranger trying to get away. Happy's almost got the resources for the Tavern revive. Not quite yet, though. Nice staff. Saves the rifle. Still very strong hero levels right here. Stormbolt could certainly lead to a kill. It's able to save the Fiend, though. Strong destroyer count in the air. If Happy loses the destroyers, that means Watch Elementals can again become effective, by the way. Oh, DK in trouble as well. Blocking. Where's the clap? He's waiting for the Stormbolt. Death Pact! Skilled last second. Eats the Fiend. Survives for now. And the Death Knight should be getting away. MK needs a bit more mana for the Stormbolt. Could certainly kill a Fiend with that. One would think. Lich and... Wait, where's the Dark Ranger coming from? Oh, trying to get the Lich again. Coil arrives last second. Oh my god, TP out. Oh, he almost got the Lich a second time. This DK has been healing like crazy and just barely, it's enough. 40 survives, but still down in supply, but he's got strong hero levels now for sure. It's time to run the Clarities. His Happy's creeping a bit more. Very close now to Lich level 5, which is of course a terrifying level for the rifles. Not really close to a level up at all. Sells the claws plus 12, gives him lots of gold. And the Archmage worries me. He is so squishy, dog. Maybe 40 should try to focus the destroyers more with rifles and orbital fire. Perhaps he could take them out fairly fast. But of course the problem is you can't stormbolt the destroyers. So it's hard to actually find those kills if Happy micros it well. We get the double workshop now. 40's trying to go heavily into gyros. Would love to see an armor upgrade as well for the rifles. He sort of has the lumber now. Legion Doomhorn sold as well. Really? Okay. And 40's going into upkeep. With mass gyros, he should be able to get air superiority. But with this strong army, what's he going to do? He's going to force a fight inside Happy's main? That would be very, very dangerous. But once there's like 15 gyros, I think the air should belong to 40. He's not too far away from that. Little destroyer dance. I wonder what music they're listening to. Probably some heavy metal stuff. They do, after all, dress all in black. Still a good amount of gold on 40. How much lumber are gyros, by the way? It's pretty low, right? It's like 10 or 15, I think. I don't actually know, though. How much lumber are gyros? 30? Oh, okay. That's not that cheap. That's not that cheap at all, actually. Okay, never mind. If 40 can add in like 2 to 3 more priests, I think I like his army a lot more than Happy's. We got gold mining here for a little bit longer. And first map we are already mining out. Happy going for some A-bombs. They have no upgrades. They might melt very fast. One armor upgrade, by the way, on Happy. Alright. 66 supply. How many gyros is this? 3, 4, 6. So that's 13 here. 15. 16, 17. Wait, is it more? Wait. I confused myself. No, this is 13, and then we have 4 here, and we have 1 here. So it's 18. That's a lot. And this is 19 gyros. Alright. You should win the air fight pretty easy. But in the end, it's going to be about the heroes. I wonder if he remembers all the gyros. This one right here is on a vacation. Oh! He's drafting, he's dodging the draft, I mean. Alright, off we go. Big fight! No AoE against the gyros, of course. Priest in the back trying to dispel against the silence. This could be a great fight for 40. Inner fire's active as well. The destroyer's getting just deleted. Yeah, the gyros win the air fight, as was to be expected. And now the rivals on the ground can take out the A-bomb to the front line, taking lots of damage right there. The orbital fire is a huge help against the abominations. And so is the inner fire. The inner fire is such a big benefit now to the heroes especially, but to everything that it's on. And Fortitude is smashing this fight. Happy has to hope for a hero kill now. Without a hero kill, Happy has no chance anymore. And the water elementals can be active as well again because the destroyers are taken out. Fortitude with a lot of patience looks to be closing out this game. Doesn't have an invo potion anymore though. The MK heal potion transferred. And there must be another Holy Light. Yes, there is. Mana's running low on both sides. Lich in trouble. Didn't pop the invul in time. Now he does. MK level 5. Should be Stormbolt level 3 now for sure. And the inner fire is just so strong. The priest heal. The priest survived this time, which was a huge deal. They could apply inner fire. They could use Dispel. This time the priests weren't sniped. And Happy's running out of mana. Calls for the GG. And 40 gets the 1-0 with patient play. It looked really bad for a while. But 40 stayed alive. And once you can finally take out all the destroyers with a huge gyro army, that's when the inner fire rifles can take over. Very nicely played by 40. And that is why I've been saying, when it's Lich Ghouls 1 base, don't expand. Just tech, play inner fire rifles, and then obviously you have to micro it well. That might have been a last refuge special though. On many of the other maps, I imagine Happy will be expanding. And I think that's a stronger strat. I really do. With the exception of some maps, you know. Concealed Hill, for example. Undead expansion is very weak. And wouldn't you know it, Concealed Hill is map number 2. But Concealed Hill also has a bigger problem for human in the late game. And that's the fact that there's way fewer creeps on Concealed Hill. We saw that the MK could creep super well. Even the Paladin could creep super well. He almost got level 3 before the first big fight, which is not going to be the case on Concealed Hill at all. Fortitude starts off well. But it's a long series. And if you guys were here yesterday, Lawlight also started off really well. I think it was a 3-1 lead for Lawlight, right? Let me double check. Yep, it was a 3-1 lead for Lawlight. But then Happy brought it back. And he has done that many times before. You must never count out Happy. He's always a threat, obviously. Maybe Happy should have expanded after he won the first big fight. It's hard to say though. Setting up the expansion is very expensive. You got to make the 1 acolyte for the expansion. You got to build the expansion. You got to make 4 more acolytes. I wonder if AMS is really so unplayable as Happy seems to think it is. Like I said before, in the past, Happy in the late game would go Banshees and Fiends, and normally come out on top then against the inner fire rifle style, because the MK Stormbolt and Clap is nullified, basically. Of course, nowadays the priest can dispel it, but you can reapply the AMS. But it costs a lot more mana to reapply AMS compared to the priest dispel, which is AoE. Yeah, maybe it doesn't work. I'm not sure. I would love to see a game of it attempted at least. If you can snipe the priests early, it might work. That means, though, you have to fight early. You can't wait for 70 supply like we saw there. Difficult call. Oh, Postman's here. Somebody else got it. All right, we're rehosting. There was some issue. And there was a mistake apparently with the vetoing process. All right. Still seems to be Concealed Hill though. Happy, of course, also a master at adapting, and he has now suffered quite a few losses against 40 as far as maps go. Way more than normally we're used to seeing. Fortitude is clearly cementing himself as the strongest human in the world right now. And last weekend, when we saw the TP League March, it was really interesting to see Happy first getting kind of obliterated by Lin, but then finding a new way to strike back. We'll see if that is going to be happening here as well. Map number 2, Concealed Hill. Fortitude's altar is pointing towards the right. Power build? Yo. What's going on here? Normally nobody plays power build anymore nowadays. Having the faster hero, of course, is nice to have. But that also means that you lose a lot of resources, especially lumber. You can't instant expand on this map, right? That should be impossible, right? Alright. Hero timing advantage is going to be quite big. The ghoul opening, of course, makes for a hero being a bit slower anyways. So that's like 20 seconds maybe? 25 seconds or so. As a power build the farm as well. So you can see this costs quite a few resources indeed. Very relevant in the early game. And going for an early tower. I am intrigued. What is this? Happy scouting for a lab creep. That's not the case. Yo, is he really gonna instant expand? No way. No way, buddy. 6 militia. Oh my god, he is. Happy figures it out, though. Alright. Harry's gonna be aggro right away. Okay, this game could be decided early. Oh, these peasants are gonna take a lot of damage, buddy. Alright, let's come in. This is either genius, or it's gonna backfire so hard. Peasant denied. Oh my god, the timing works out. He gets the last hit. Can just run away now. So far, this is looking really good for 40. He doesn't have to commit to the expansion. Could just tech. Second peasant also denied, so 2 peasants died. Probably gonna be more that die here. Alright, this is costing quite a few peasants, to be fair. It was very important to get that arcane tower up, as we can see. Alright, 4 peasants died. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best opening. Oh, the Archmage is also trapped. Has to use the TP. Important, of course, for Happy to scout this and to react right away. If he had crept this camp, this would have been terrible for him. So playing the instant aggression was absolutely the right call. And to have an Acolyte scout. Some units don't play Acolyte Scout. If the unit doesn't scout, this is a sick opening. But as it stands, 40 was certainly punished. But he's got a good experience lead. What's the tech saying? Ooh, 40's lumber is low. The lumber is real low. He's gonna need a lumber mill. Oh, full farm, never mind. He's going for the expo, it seems like. Wait, is he? Happy's bringing more ghouls. Expo play is not gonna work. A
player's forces are under attack.
Lich now level 2. That's a relevant level up. Happy could just flood the main with all the ghouls. He's got quite a few. But he's looking for the Archmage. Where's he hiding? Over at the fountain. Who spots him? Oh, and Happy's ready for the punish. He knows exactly what's up. And the peasants are feeling the pain again, as they do so often.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's a really late expansion. Buddy boy. Happy's tech keeps running. He's gonna start tier 3 soon. Ooh, 40 is in trouble here on map 2. Big trouble in Little China. Lich low HP right now. He can heal the fountain uninterrupted. Very, very nice play. Map 2, perfect counterplay by Happy so far. Perfect scout, perfect punish, perfect follow-up. Oh, Nova on 4 peasants. Yikes. Let's get most of the experience this game from peasants.
A player's forces
and the new squad. What do you think the work notice for these guys were like? Alright fellas, I know you heard about the building project over there towards the west. Something went wrong. No need to concern yourself with the details. Anyways, now it's your job. I'm sure this time everything's gonna work out perfectly fine. Don't worry. We have some meat and bones over here. I don't know, that might be left from a barbecue or something. Anyways, there's nothing for you guys to worry about. It's all good. Set up the town hall. Fortitude is trying to win with the expansion, but boy oh boy is that a late expo. Happy already on the way to tier 3. Slaughterhouse coming. Very nicely positioned, by the way. And a very fast Lich level 3. Oh my god, 40's tech is gonna be so late, dude. DK, almost here. Oh, Juicy Nova. Yep. Nice denies. But the Lich is level 3 already. At least the Archmage got 3 as well. Important for the level 2 watch elements now against the ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the tech finally starts for 40. But tier 3 for Happy is right around the corner. He's waiting for Frenzy. He's waiting for Destroyers. Picking off a few ghouls here and there is very valuable for 40. He's been getting a few kills on them. Or at least denies.
Player's forces are under attack.
What? He's trying to go for the Zeppelin? Shredder? What? Forty may not quite realize how little time he has left before the push hits. Shredder is a long-term investment. And it's quite the expensive... Oh! Archmage almost surrounded! Whew, that was almost the game right there. Close one, close one, close one.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, here we go. Frenzy coming. Destroyer coming. 40's time is ticking. He does not have many towers at all. Maybe that's why he got the Shredder? To get the lumber, to get the towers? I guess so. Alright, it's turtle time, baby. We need a lot of towers. Like at least 5 towers in each base. I was critical of the Shredder, but you know what? I think he needs him. I think there's no other way to get the lumber that he needs in time. Come on, Shredder. Keep shredding. Nice illusion scout. 40 sees what's up. We have a Dark Ranger third. And it's go time. Ooh, there might not be more than 1 tower finish at the expansion. And it's only an arcane. Oh, there's no towers coming up in the main yet. Lumber's low. Lumber's real low. Real low. Shredder finally returned the lumber, but only once so far. Oh, and skellies are being raised. And to make matters worse, 40 doesn't even have a TP. He's got an invuln though, at least. Could be quite a few skellies here being raised. Double destroyer now up in the air. Water elementals won't do too much anymore. Shredder's trying to help out. We have 1 guard tower now standing, but not for long. 2 more guard towers coming in the back, but the Archmage is surrounded. Trying to staff out. Oof, last second he does make it out. Heal scroll used. But the Shredder is getting shredded by these destroyers. Somehow though, Arcade's still standing. Oh, Archmage with the heal pot. Damn, this is a stressful moment. If 40 holds on here, this will be so impressive. The next tower is about to finish. No way, dude. 40's holding on for now. Somehow. He's gonna lose the shot, but he got some more items before it went down. The MK is coming. Really impressive hold by 40. You know how easy it was to die right there? How hard it was to survive? Sick play by 40, but he still has absolutely no army, 0 map control. He's not out of the woods at all yet. Happy can creep the whole map right now in like 3 minutes if he wants. And counter expand. Or go for a bust again. Destroyer creeping, especially concealed hill, very strong. With all the bloodlust and inner fire. Happy does want to creep the whole map. He wants to go for the throat. Nice Stormbolt. Archmage gets back. Wait, he doesn't have Masonry? It's only coming now. Mass repair on the Arcane, but that one is gone. But still 3 guard towers in the back. Fat Nova. Peasants all feeling the pain, but a good heal scroll against it as well. The Shredder is somehow still alive. Earlier, he survived on like 20 HP or something. 40 is going Dragonhawks and tier 3. Alright, baby. 40's army is still so tiny. I mean, he has survived, but he's been taking immense losses again and again. Sick base build, by the way. Pretty cool. But now when there's no Arcane Tower anymore, the other can just freely fire away and not be concerned about the mana drain anymore. Forty is doing his darndest to stay alive. But after that heavy early game punish, 40 was just behind this whole game. And it seems to be just a little bit too much. Happy also got the Fiend, so he's got the air counter already. Sees the Dragonhawks as well. Oh, he's already got web actually. Seems like Happy he's not gonna give this one up anymore. Nope. It is GG. Happy there playing an excellent counter. Cool idea by 40. Interesting, unusual opening. But Happy shows that it can be punished. And punished quite brutally when done so by Happy. So Happy ties it up. 1-1. 40 won't take the big lead at the start like Lawlight did yesterday. And for map number 3, we're going to go to Twisted Meadows. Alrighty. One of my all-time favorite maps. And this could be a long one. This could be a 2-base 2-base. For the first time. In fact, I feel like it has to be a 2-base 2-base. Twisted Meadows, very hard to just all in fast expos. So let's see what we get. Map number 2. Happy could try to be aggressive here as well if he wants, but I think that's not the right call. I think you want to just expand yourself, and the altar pointing southward might indicate that as well. So normally the human goes for the lab creep first, and then the natural, I think. Or is he going to go the green? Probably not, that probably takes too long. This expansion also was made easier on the new version of Twisted Meadows. In the past, this had one more ogre, I think. You know what I would love to see is a Dreadlord first. But it's probably just a lot weaker than Lich. So Lich it shall be. Alright, this could be a long macro game. This could be a tank game. This could be a Dreadlord game. I think if the mid game is even and Happy doesn't try to go for the early kill, I think he will go Dreadlord third. Almost guaranteed. Against tanks, against gyros and stuff. High level Dreadlord is very strong. Getting him to high level though is difficult. Most of the time.
Players' forces are under attack.
Maybe 40 isn't even gonna creep the full camp. Especially the trappers sometimes get left behind. Wait, is Happy going for the lab? What? With just 4 ghouls? I don't think I've seen this creep route before. You want to take out the healer first, of course. Then the mud golem. And then the big boy. 40's creeping the entirety. Oh, found rune bracers. That's gonna be real nice the whole game. And a clean creep by Happy. Look at that. He's already even got the ritual dagger. Once the camp's finished, he can heal up everything at the same time. Belt for the Lich, very bad. But for DK or Dreadlord later, it's gonna be very good. But he may want to sell that. Seems like he will. To get a bit more cash. Oh, or not. Ritual dagger again. But the fact that Happy didn't go for the instant expansion means that Fortitude's expo timing is gonna be quite noticeably ahead. Oh my god, these Archmage items are amazing. This is so wonderful to have. It's gonna be much, much, much harder now for the Lich to effectively pressure the AM. And that's level 3. Also for the Lich. Ring. Super good. Skelly Scout. Happy shouldn't be surprised to see an expansion up there. Question is, can he protect his expansion, or is 40 gonna find the window to cancel? Lich level 3 is very good at defending against footies, of course. The level 2 Nova. Quite enormous. It's a very peaceful game here at the start. Happy splitting his units. He wants to see where 40 is coming from. Sees one footy, but only one footy in the south. And the Archmage going for the telly staff. He's trying to hit both bases at the same time. Happy going for the boots. Oh, is he going to staff onto the footy? If he does, it's going to cost him the TP to get out. But in the meantime, 5 footies in the main. Happy. Where's he going to defend? Staff cancelled, so the expansion will finish. Lich now returning back into the main base. How much is 40 going to get here? So new adjustment by Happy, right? He's not going for the instant expansion anymore. He wants to get a faster level 3 Lich because he knows how difficult it can be to hold on against footies with only a level 2 Lich. A level 3 Lich is a very different story though. 1 Acolyte, 1 Ghoul. Traded for 2 footies. Very even so far. But 40 has the faster expansion and will start the tech possibly also faster. Happy playing defense at the moment. Doesn't want to lose too much to this footy harass. Now the expansion is finished. Acolytes will be supplied soon. Oh, nice movement there on the footies. Even getting that ghoul kill. Not so easy. And this is slowing down the tech a bit. 40 already on his way to tier 2. Very good opening for 40. But you gotta make sure the Lich doesn't get too much experience. If he gets level 4 and 5 quickly, that can be quite problematic. Lich now level 3.3. Same for the Archmage though, more or less. Now Happy needs to tech. And now he does, finally. But that's a noticeable difference. That's almost a full minute. Very important for the second hero later. I hope 40 doesn't go for the Panda second. I see a lot of humans go Panda second lately, which is good if you want to kill buildings, but really bad if you want to win fights in the late game. You need MK, you need Pally. Getting the tele staff to defend if needed, and it will be needed. Double crypt coming with Graveyard Fiend transition soon to be occurring. Forty's respecting the Lich for good reason. He knows the Novas can deal with the footies very fast. Doesn't want to feed the Lich unnecessarily. Gonna get a cancel here on the 1 Ziggurat. Happy just makes 2 more. Footy's heading into the main again. Very nice play so far by 40. Oh, you got the Shredder as well. I like that. Infinite Lumber. And it's going to be another Ziggurat cancelled. I should have probably made a Spirit Tower earlier in the main base. Perhaps even before the tech. Good start by 40. He has perhaps a tiny lead in this game. But anything can still happen, of course. In the late game, it's a lot about heroes. Which items you find, and how much you're able to level. And this Lich is about to hit level 4, which is where the fun begins.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Happy's low lumber here. He's really low lumber. Ooh. It might be a bit of a macro mistake. Going Gargs. Alright. That means he is most certainly going to play Dreadlord. Because otherwise the Gargs will be obliterated by the Gyros. Using a Ghoul here as well. Scourge Bone Chimes. Not bad, I think, for Ghouls and Gargs. With the Dreadlord, you don't want to go Aura, because the other 2 spells are way better. Carrion and Sleep. DK second, of course. And 40 is going for a second expansion. All right. Shredder is shredding away. Going tier 3. Double racks. Double workshop. Double racks, double workshop, especially good against Fiends, Destroyers. Against Gargs, I think you need triple workshop. Just endless amounts of gyros. And now he knows about the Gargs. Oh, but the scouting and movement by Happy. The fact that he's here right now to punish this expansion and to prevent the third, that's such a big deal. This is such a big deal. If this expansion gets established, Fortitude has endless resources. He got double Ruined Bracers. Oh my god. That's so good. Especially late game. That's gonna be so good, dude. Big play by Happy, though. Preventing the expansion here is huge. But of course it means he wasn't creeping in the meantime. DK, only level 1 still. Might be a bit underleveled here as we go towards the tier 3 stage. And 40 going for the red camp right away.
Forces are under attack.
Upgrades, of course, also going to be very, very important. Alright. This is, of course, Twisted Meadows, Casino Warcraft, crazy items. Orb of Darkness is pretty bad. You know what? Actually, it makes it so the MK can attack air. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but, you know. It does something. Because you still want to have the Orb of Fire on the Archmage, and then give the Orb of Darkness on the MK to attack the Gargs and Destroyers. Maybe not too bad. DK, though, still only level 1. Whoa, he's going Banshees. Banshee transition. In that case, it might not be a Dreadlord. I think it still should be, though. Happy was telegraphing the Gargs, so he's trying to trigger tons of gyros. There was only 2 gargoyles. Only 2 gargoyles. Sneaky. Oh my. Wait a minute. He's got triple temple. And just dual heroes so far. The heck?
A player's forces are under attack.
It's gonna be very good against the knights. Frenzy coming. Destroyer soon as well. Armor upgrades. 6th Acolyte. Gyros, though, of course, also very good at scouting. They will be seeing the Banshees.
A town is under siege.
Isn't Twisted just amazing, guys? Twisted Meadows. How foolish were we to ever remove it from the pool? Crystal Ball. You know what? On this map, that's not bad. Trying to set up the third base. Scouting here. Happy knows about the expansion here already. Alright, so next thing we need is mortar teams. Going for gyro bombs as well. I like that. Fortitude has been macroing up like crazy. That Shredder was doing some great work. Oops. Alright, Creepjack. We haven't seen a fight basically this whole game yet. Oh, it is the Dreadlord third, by the way. Okay, my call was not wrong. And still plenty of creeps on the map. But the biggest juice here is in the top left still. The red camp and the lab. To be honest, a lot of the camps are gone already. But we still have the islands. Lich is already level 5. That was pretty damn quick. We're getting a lot of Banshees here. Oh. Possess, possess, possess. Oh my god, he's gonna get the triple possess? Okay, double possess. And Archmage has to TP out. Your knights belong to me. Towers are standing, but the Expo isn't, and that one's gonna be a cancel for show. But Happy's expansion also got cancelled somehow.
Is under siege.
I don't know how. Gyro bombs, probably. $70 supply versus 60. Third bases have not been allowed yet. Gyro bombs are always pretty funny. Alright, but if the expansion falls, Fortitude might be able to get a lot of creeping in, but look at the scouting for Happy. Happy's really on point here on map 2 and 3. Knows exactly what he has to look out for. Paladin now level 2. Level 4 MK, level 3 Pally. Those are the magic level ups. Well, the Archmage really shouldn't take up experience here. Really shouldn't. Thank you, by the way, Day and Tombox with a resub. What's the item here? Khadga's Gem. That's not bad. That's not bad at all for a Pally. Happy very underleveled on second and third here. Dreadlord and DK need a lot more experience and levels. And 40 getting the next big cap. After this, he's gonna have to TP home, but he got a lot of experience. Last couple of minutes, really good for experience gain. Alright, here's the TP home. Happy has a lot of Banshees. AMS, only on the heroes. There's not that many knights left anyways. Only a single knight left on the human side. Gyros are flying in, ready to drop the bombs. They're actually killing the Banshees with gyro bombs. Oh my god. Dreadlord's surrounded. Has to TP out if he wants to save him. Oh, steals one more knight. Before he should really stop making knights though, if you ask me. He made one more. Happy has a third base now. Huge economy for the undead. Paladin and Archmage both about to level up. The levels on 40 look way better, but Happy with a better econ this time.
Our players' forces are under attack.
Happy getting ready for a fourth base. He needs a shredder at this point. He doesn't have enough lumber income. Could get one pretty easily in the main, but I guess he's a bit supply blocked.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under
Alright. AMS applied. It's only breakers and the heroes basically on the human side, plus the gyros. Next knight, this one gets saved with a staff. Man, this is a weird fight. What are these armies, dude? Just banshees and statues on one side, and just gyros and breakers on the other. This is so strange. Unhappy has knights, of course. Stolen knights, yeah. Can't forget about those. Wow, this is weird. Great ruse play. Happy pretended to be going gargoyles. He also convinced me. But Happy knew in the late game, you can't beat gyros. You can't beat gyros in the air in the ultra late game. You just can't. So he's ignoring the air units this time. Expansion destroyed. Oh, the AM stuck though! He doesn't have a TP! Happy's holding the surround against the trees. AM is tanky. I like the Khadga's Gem and the bracers on him. Oh, can he heal him one more time if there's sleep? But there's no mana for the sleep! Last second. He's trying to staff out. Still can't sleep. Still can't sleep. Gets out. Oh my god! Holy Light is ready. Archmage survives somehow. Lich has one more Nova to use. At least one. Item given over. Something happened there. Lich low HP now as well. Nova one more time. The Holy Light is there though. That's the last Holy for a little while. Oh, Happy, you really needed A-bombs, by the way. Can you imagine one A-bomb with Disease Cloud? Would have killed all of these all of these breakers. Dude. 40 somehow survives. I don't know how that happened. I thought he was going to lose everything right there. Is he making A-bombs?
forces are under attack.
Happy played a really good game so far, but I think having only one slaughterhouse and no A-bombs yet is a big, big, big mistake. Should have had a second slaughter and should have had A-bomb with disease. But hey, Fortitude survives, doesn't lose any heroes, takes out the expansion, but Happy has a backup third base. 40's levels are looking good though. Real good. Happy's starting to get there. DK now level 3. Dreadlord close to 3. More rings. Not bad. Rings in the late game pretty good. And this is still anybody's game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, how are you not getting an abomination Happy? That is cray-cray. That would be so effective. And Happy always managing to prevent the third base. In the end, it might come down to economy. Gyros attacking an undead knight. I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Oh, that's more experience for the MK. Close to level 5. Seems like Happy's going for a big timing though. I think he wants to flood this expansion and win with his third base advantage. Might even go to 100 supply. No, wait, never mind. He's got almost no gold, which is amazing. Happy, how does he have so little gold? He's going for more ghoul upgrades. 2-1 ghouls soon.
A player's forces are
And he's
under
making
attack.
necros everywhere. This is looking like Night Elf play. With the Trees of Life.
A town is under siege.
40 has really got to secure this third base. The main's gonna expire soon. Very soon. Starting to go for tanks. Alright, Happy hits the natural. It's getting kind of bugged out by these trees, but there we go. Peasants under threat, easily taken out. No masonry, by the way. These towers fall fast. Happy doesn't want to take a fight. Oh, that was a fake TP. That was just a staff. Ooh, nice play by 40. Happy falls for it. Gyros threatened the Haunted, but didn't quite get it. Happy's making tons of ghouls. He's trying to play a really multitasky, all over the place style, perhaps? And ghouls work out very well against breakers, of course. 40 may have to reskill into Blizzard, maybe? We'll see. How is there still no A-bombs here, though? That's crazy. Banshees don't seem to be doing too much anymore. Can't use Curse, of course. The Breakers will just return it. The Breakers are very underwhelming against the Ghouls. And the enemy Knights, of course. Tanks make it there. Third base for Happy. Taken out again. Here, also, no third base at the moment. In the end, it's about the heroes. MK gets level 5. But there's AMS. There's anti-magic shell everywhere. And since he doesn't have priest, he can't dispel it. Supply is still very even. Oh, Archmage in trouble. Good thing he's got these defensive items. Whole light comes in. Sleep was disrupted. Happy's got so much mana on the DK somehow. But now the Paladin staffed out, and with the Pally out of the fight, 40 will have to back up. Watch Elementals, by the way, also giving good experience. DK close to 4, Lich close to level 6. Oh! Double tanks around from the Acolytes! Oh my god. That's quite a bit of experience, by the way. The civil arrest. You shall not leave, sir. Man, really cool game. Very well played by both as well. Oh, wait, where's the DK? Look at the experience jump. Wait. Alright, it's taking a while though. Towers also give more experience.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sleep again and again. Got no one on the Pally, he feels the pain. Should probably have the Rune Brace on the Paladin. I think having them on the MK is a pretty big mistake. Having them with the Archmage is very good, of course. Alright, Gyro's trying to take out the Banshees. Happy always has to keep moving with his Banshees and statues. When the units are moving, the Gyros can't really attack them too well. Or at all. MK still lots of mana. Pally, though, threatened again. Can he staff him? He's trying to get in range for something. TP transferred because the staff was on cooldown. And now it's the Archmage in trouble! Oh, he dies last second before the TP! The Rune Bracers, not enough to save him. And the Khadga's gem. Yo, that's a 40 move if ever I've seen one. But I heard you like towers, so I made some towers next to my towers. That's a huge kill. Lich level 6. He did skill the ultimate. Death and Decay. And Happy's getting ready for more expansions again, and he is the one dictating the tempo here. He's putting on the pressure. 40 has to respond to him. Dreadlord now, level 4. But the Gyros can still take out the expansions across the map, maybe. Oh, 40's out of income, though. Natural expired. Man, what a crazy game. Ghouls and Master Banshees. No destroyers. Did Happy have not a single destroyer this whole game? I think he didn't, right? Just completely skipping Destros. Really cool. And because the AMS advantage, 40 can't really get the hero kills. He can't even try to go for hero kills. If he had an Inno-Fire Rifle army, then he would fare much better against the AMS. However, you guys know I'm a biggest fan of Inno-Fire Rifles. But when you face a level 5 Lich and a level 4 Dreadlord, I think Inno-Fire Rifles are just going to get nuked to death. So I'm not sure that they would have been the right call here. Maybe Happy unlocked the new key. Frenzy Ghouls and Banshees in the late game. Really cool play by Happy. But you can't tell me that not having an A-bomb wasn't a mistake. Like, just one A-bomb, dude. You know how good that would have been? But he might still win. AMS Night Harass. Against the peasants. We're trying to take out the towers. This game's not over yet, by the way. A lot about the economy here now. Still no masonry upgrades. 40's here with his whole army to defend. Happy's low mana on the DK. He's got no juice. Maybe you could Death and Decay this Town Hall and sleep the MK. Or Death and Decay here. Oh. Ameno.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Gyros have done a great job with the bombs. But Happy now setting up double Spirit Towers. This expansion won't fall to the Gyros. And this will be the win condition. It's all about income here in the late game. Every single expansion has been taken this game. On the mainland, that is. And the AMS is wearing thin. If the Archmage gets level 6, that could be the win condition, right? Mass teleport. Much better than the Lich's level 6. We're gonna have to TP out again here, it seems like. Happy's broke. He's got a mining expansion up here. Gyros see that they can't take out this one. And Happy can still unsummon lots of buildings. He's starting to. Ah, very interesting game still. Very, very close one. I'm still a bit hung up by the fact they didn't make a single A-bomb this game. Sag. The Banshee count is completely gone? Oh, Happy's gonna have no AMS anymore. These heroes now will be exposed to Stormbolt Holy Light. And 40's back up at 2 mining bases. So is Happy, but without AMS, 40 has the way stronger army. I would say. Goodbye, brother. Goodbye, sister. Looks like a Ted stream. Todd stream, I mean. Workers being killed in the late game. Happy's got the superior mobility, of course. But the gyros are back. There's no towers yet. Dreadlord, though, running back home. Yeah, I feel like Archmage level 6 must be the win. And he's close, man. He's really close. Oh, and 2 tanks are coming, by the way. I'm happy to deal with the 2 tanks, I'm not sure. But Happy found an opening to harass the expansion. He's gonna lose his own expo, perhaps, though. Only 1 Dreadlord to defend against the tanks. Oh, MK's already at home. Defending with a clap as well. Nicely done. Happy TPing home. Will need to use the CP to try to save his own expansion as well. But it's 2 tanks. It's also quite a bit of experience, possibly, for Happy. And might be able to get the surround there with the ghouls. Ooh. But 40 is reliably mining off 2 bases. He's got a big army. He's got more tanks. And 40's got a huge supply lead. Absolutely enormous supply lead. Tank caught. Tank dead. But 40's about to get level 6. He's about to get level 6 Archmage here. Just a few ghouls are needed. Expansion is going to fall to Haunted at least. And Happy in a tough spot. His lumber is also really low. It's very hard for him to remake an expansion. The tanks! Signature! And look at the Archmage. About to get level 6. He might get it from these Acolytes. And that's the game! GG, 40 wins this. 34-minute epic. God damn. And he takes the lead again. With beautiful defensive play. I was getting really worried for him when he wasn't able to set up the 3rd base. But once he had the 3rd and after the 4th, his hero levels able to carry him in the late game. And I thought it wasn't going to matter, really, but it did matter. One A-bomb for Disease Cloud would have made a huge difference. That would have meant that Happy would have been able to kill way more breakers, have a stronger army in comparison, get higher levels. Forgetting about that A-bomb and about Disease cost him really, really dearly. Maybe he didn't forget about it. Maybe he just didn't think it was worth it. But it would have been worth it. It most certainly would have been. 40. Going up 2-1. Continues to impress in this matchup. Feeling himself. He had kind of trouble that game. Couldn't the expansion up the third one, or the second one, I guess, as quickly as he wanted. Losing that Archmage was a painful loss. But very importantly, he was always able to threaten the Banshees and take them out one by one, and also across the map prevent the expansion from Happy to come up. If Happy had the expansion running for longer, had been richer, this could have been a different story. I guess also a mistake by Happy to not set up towers earlier. If he had had more towers at the expansion earlier, could have been a different story. But the thing is, if you make Spirit Towers, they go against Gyros, but they're bad against tanks. And if you make Narrow Towers, they go against tanks, but they're bad against Gyros. So it's not so easy to defend just with towers against the tank and Gyro play. But yeah, all credit to Fortitude, just playing this so well at the moment. And Happy has never been defeated by a human in Show Cup. He lost to 1-0, of course, after that crazy win streak. I think he lost to him twice, right? And we shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves. We're still early on in the series. Only 3 maps out of 7 have been played so far. But it's a good start for 40. And on Tidehunters, I think that's a very balanced map in this matchup. We saw Happy's willingness to slow down his fast expansion and go rather for a level 3 Lich. I wouldn't expect it normally on this map, because here the fast expansion is very strong. But anyways, let's get into map number 4. Quite a fun series so far. Let's see how we continue. Normally on this map, it's always fast expo versus fast expo. The undead going for instant expansion, and the human going for this orange into expo. And the items here can make a big difference, by the way. Finding claws or circlet over ring will go a long way. Happy checking all the necessary spots. Lab creep normally never seen in this matchup. But you still want to look out for it in case perhaps there might be a danger.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh! The Skelly Wake Up activates the creeps. That will slow down Happy's expansion by a bit. And with 40 seeing this, he should be aware that he's going to have a long window where he can try to cancel Happy's expansion when it's coming. And Happy finds the first ring. Archmage with the gloves, that is average. And ring. Okay, pretty bad Archmage items. And Happy gets some good, some bad. Very good positioning on the narrow here for Happy. I feel like sometimes Happy doesn't pay enough attention to the narrow placement, but whether it's here or here is a big deal. I would say this is the perfect position on the narrow. Perhaps even a little bit further to the right. But yeah, this is a very good position indeed. And here now comes the expansion for Happy. 40 needs to wait a little bit longer to get the necessary resources. Goes for very early Arcane Tower. Archmage Cloak. That's actually pretty good for him. Can hide if necessary. And Happy bring plenty of ghouls. 5 ghouls in the mix. Oh, the peasants are all stacked up. You don't want to have them stacked like this, buddy. Oh, dude, that Nova. And the tower is cancelled. Oh, and 40 in trouble right away. Happy pulling the ghouls back quickly enough. Happy didn't lose, I think, anything at all so far. And did Happy just accidentally find a better build? A better opening? Perhaps creeping this camp first is better for Undead. I'm not sure. Normally they never do it. But maybe it is better. Now it's very close to level 3. Nice Ritual Dagger. Denies the ghoul. Starts healing up a bit. And Happy's expansion close to finished. I think the problem here for 40 is Archmage positioning wasn't good enough. Oh! Almost forced to TP. But you know the Lich is coming. You want to have the Archmage in the very, very, very back. So the Lich can't even Nova you. So he's forced to Nova the footies, and then the Archmage can put in the damage and doesn't have to run away all the time. But here the IAM is certainly having to run. We still have lots of footies. Can they try to get the cancel here? No, it is definitely too late. Happy's in position right away with the ghouls. And the Undead is looking very, very strong on map 4. Super on point. The early game definitely goes to Happy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tech should start any moment. For Happy, that is. 40 still needs a lot more lumber. The peasant losses have become very noticeable. Happy's on the chase. He's looking for more.
A player's forces are under attack.
The AM needs to be very careful. He sold the cloaks for some reason. Alright. Seems a bit reckless. Happy's looking for the AM with the ghouls. Oh, and he finds him! AM doesn't have boots. That's pretty scary. Oh, if the Lich gets surrounded, he could kill him. Good movement with the footies. Nice block. This looks like Little League soccer. Just like 8 kids running after the ball. Oh, the AM's gonna have to TP before the Nova arrives. Wait, TP2 into the main. Oh, but no footage at the expansion to defend. And that's more damage for Happy. God damn, what a sick early game by Happy. Oof, just like on Concealed Hill, he's absolutely destroying the early game and is getting incredibly far ahead. Can't take out the tower as well. It means the next round of ghouls can start to harass here again soon. Excellent, excellent play by Happy. On the way back, even activates the Ritual Dagger. Yeah, picture perfect. Really, really impressive. And this is a classic game where just small mistakes can get punished so fast by Happy. The fact that the AM and footies weren't in the perfect position to defend at the start. Instantly punished.
A player's forces are under attack.
And would you look at that tech lead. That's a 2-minute lead. That is enormous. Happy can go for a very scary tier 3 Frenzy Ghoul timing, which is going to be almost impossible to hold for 40. Uh-oh. And guess who's back? It's Orden Frostbane. I like the Zeppelin though. It's going to keep the AM safe. Which not too high level yet, considering how successful this early game was. It's not level 4 already.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's still looking quite dire. Happy's tier 3 is swiftly approaching. Slaughterhouse coming. We'd love to see double Slaughterhouse. I feel like Happy doesn't really do that enough. But we shall not criticize him too much here on map 4. Happy has looked very, very strong so far. 2 towers coming at the expansion. That is not enough to hold the tier 3 timing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy now with full map control. He also gets the Invul pot. Can go for a hit throw as well. And Happy is not staying at 50 supply at all. He's gonna hit very soon and very hard. He's creeping as well, but not creeping his second hero, just creeping his first hero. He knows a push is coming. He's going turtle mode again. And having 5 towers might not be too bad. I feel like these towers here, these 2 are too far forward though. If he spreads them out more in the back, I think they'll be better. Because then it's harder for the fiends to attack them. But Happy is cooking up right now. Here's the orb. Tier 3 is done. Frenzy coming. Not even a third hero. Just fiends and ghouls. Happy understands perfectly well that he has a big window here to win the game right now. Oh, missed the web. Whoops. DK is still only level 2. But Lich is level 4. That is certainly quite strong. Normally here we expect a Dark Ranger. And there she is. 72 supply against 46. Fortitude is gonna need a miracle to hold this. He's got 5 towers. This one finishes just in time. But this is a giant army. MK is only level 1, by the way. And for he doesn't have a TP to get to the expansion, he has to run back. Oi, oi, oi. And that's a bit of a slaughter here so far. Fat Nova into the peasants. Ooh. 3 towers down already, only 2 towers left. And the army is just... yeah, it's just, you know. The writing's on the wall. Happy with a very simple game plan here. Play solid early, get far ahead, go for the push and win. Don't concern yourself with high-level human heroes. Don't try to go to 3 bases. Don't give 40 the chance to get strong in the late game. Just finish him off with a fast timing. And that seems to be working perfectly. 40 has lots of gold, but no real prospect in this game anymore. We're getting a whole bunch of fiends. Wait, does he have 4 barracks?
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait. Am I crazy? I see 4 knights in production. He does have 4 barracks! Oh my god! Alright, knights are coming. Needs to wait for a few more knights. Target fire against them is so strong, dude. 2 upgrades on the fiends. It's just so much focus. Look at those knights just melting. Bye-bye. And it is GG. Happy comes back, ties it up again on map 4. We go to 2-2. And this is a close series, fellas. Wait. No. This one. The Lich definitely dominating this game. And this came all down to the early. The first harass just wasn't defended well enough. Happy got way too much damage in. He forced the Archmage out. He got so many peasant kills. And 40 was a bit overwhelmed with Happy flooding in. 40 makes a small mistake. Happy punishes. And that was a very clean execute for Happy. Knew exactly how and when to go for the jugular. But map number 5 is going to be Northern Isles. And I think this is a human map nowadays. And I think so because of their recent encounter. In TP League, Fortitude showed a great build here, which just looks to be perfect. And if he plays it again, we'll get to see exactly how that works. Which maps do we have left, by the way? I'm not privy to the exact vetoes, but we can kind of infer. So I'm pretty sure Happy vetoed Terrana Stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Happy must have vetoed Terranas, and 40 must have vetoed Turtle Rock, I would think. So in that case, we should still have AZ, Echo Isles, and Northern Isles. Would seem the most logical. Alright. Let's go map number 3. No wait, map number 5. Northern Isles. Alright, but it seems like 40 is not playing the build that I was alluding to. In the previous series, best of 3 in the TP League, 40 crept the Tuskar camp first, then ran across the map aggressively, preventing the Lich from expanding, bullying him away from his own gold mine, and then after, he crept his own expansion, followed up by more green camps, getting the level 3, and then he got the faster tech and the faster expansion, and there was a beautiful, perfect build by 40. But this time, he's not going for that creep route, because the altar is pointing towards the right. Which I think is so weird, because this opening was so beautiful. Tuskar camp, instant level 2, into harass, expansion follow-up. It was so sick. But he's not playing it this time. It's kind of weird. Because if 40 just goes for the standard green into expansion, that means Happy can also easily go for green into expo. can see Happy is scouting for the Tuskar creep. He remembers that build from last time. But that's not what's happening. Yeah, I like the other build way better, I gotta say. But okay, let's see where this goes.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage starting off with the ring. Not what he wanted. Crystal ball. Ah no, cloth was 9. Alright, that's very good. Parry for the Lich is okay, but not the best. I like the footy scout here by 40. He's gonna see the timing on the Lich when he's moving across. And this time 40 must be a lot more careful with his Archmage positioning. He must have him way in the back to avoid the Nova. Oh, sentries are also very nice. Gonna give him even better vision. Oh, but the Archmage is already in an exposed position. Alright, Arcane Tower coming. Peasants all bunched up. That's the first Nova. And the Archmage is far away. He can't even attack anything. Archmage's positioning again off by 40. He got the sentries and he was too greedy with trying to place them. Yeah, ideally you want to have the footies here in this choke and then intercept the ghouls and have the AM standing behind it. It's little mistakes, but these are the little mistakes that Happy punishes always. I know Happy's expansion is coming. Aim at the shop, going for the boots. But the expansion for 40 is already delayed a lot. And also, no footies on the Lich. There should be at least one footy attacking the Lich all the time. Now there is, finally. Oh man, what the damage is done. And the Archmage this whole time, not defending, but he's getting ghoul kills across the map. Okay, that's not too bad. He's level 3. And he might be able to look for a good counterattack. Sentry Ward gave him some good vision there. Oh, that's so many peasants that died, man. Only now, new peasants coming over. And Fortitude is kneecapped again economically from the start.
The player's forces are under attack.
That is a lot of footies, though. With the footies here, 40 needs to do something. Needs to do more than just something, needs to do a lot. He's finding the Acolytes. He's finding the Ghouls. Also has to pay attention, of course, to the Archmage. Lich, pretty low HP. But with Dark Ritual, with Nova, the AM still always has to be careful here. Fortitude with a decent counterattack. But he didn't get too many kills yet. Perhaps he didn't even get a single kill yet. Strong reactions by Happy. Very well done, keeping these Acolytes here alive for as long as he is. Happy's not taking yet. He knows he's going to be taking some losses here. Level 2 Watch Elementals, of course, very potent now against the Ghouls. Happy's trying to force the TP out. He doesn't want to have to deal with his Archmage anymore. But who's going to die first? It's the Archmage! Lich survives on 50. He got the double circlet and the parry up. He was deceptively tanky. Ooh, that's a big loss. The footies are still here and active. Showmatch now back at home. He's healing up. But these kills that 40's getting, he's not even getting experience for. Now the Archmage has returned.
The town is under siege.
Slowly but surely, the footies will be taken out. Which has another Nova. But I like the confidence on 40. He's not backing out of the fight. Still, quite a few footies here in the mix, to be honest. Nova on the footies, so the AM doesn't have to be worried about a Nova at the moment. And more acolytes dying. Okay. 40 is getting quite something done.
The town is under
When's the
siege.
tech going to be happening? That's the big story here. Who gets tier 2 faster? Oh. Stole the circlet! No, wait. What did he steal? He stole something, right? There was something on the ground here. Oh, he's trying to punish him. Needs to TP this time.
A player's force
Wait, what is it? What? He stole something, right? Am I crazy? Must have been the gloves. Yeah, must have been the gloves. Yoink. Shop almost ready, and the AM certainly needs it. Both heroes close to level 4. When's the tech happening? Happy start is tier 2. 40 as well. But ideally you want to have the tech lead as the human. Not of course easy to get. And Fetch gets level 4 here. That's a big deal, as we know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Needs a bit more. Archmage playing pretty conservative now. Oh, there's only 5 lumber peasants in the main and 1 is stuck behind his buddy. Alright, now we can get out. Lumber seems to be a problem. 40 would love to go to the lab, but look at Happy scouting. He's got a Skelly right away at the lab to punish a creep there if one should occur. Big Nova. Important deny. Important deny. Oh, doesn't get it. And that's level 4. And now Novas will reign. Second crypt coming for Happy. Fiend transition begins. And Happy Lumber is looking good. Looking very good. Unlike that of Fortitude. And 4 needs to rush tier 3. And he should be able to. You got like, how many is this? 6 peasants at the expansion on lumber? Oh, he doesn't have the lumber upgrade yet. Alright, now he's going for it. A bit late.
A player's forces are under attack.
But 40's tech is not incredibly far behind. If he goes triple racks, he might be able to get out the knights that he needs in time. I think he really should go triple racks. That's also what he played in TP League when he defeated Happy. Oh, he wants that ghoul. Get him! Yeah! Imagine, deny, but no, no deny here. And now the AM also level 4. Very nice to have the Archmage so early on level 4. Oh, he's gonna get another ghoul. Fortitude! Finding some moves. Not bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double workshop. Triple racks. No, wait. 1 workshop, triple racks. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go nowadays. You don't need many gyros early. Just a handful of gyros and a whole bunch of knights. Happy is kind of playing into it with the fiends. When he scouts this many racks, maybe he should just go, you know, mass destroyers. But it's always dangerous because mass destroyers will get owned by mass gyros late game. Happy has not that many ghouls, by the way. Only 6 ghouls total. So if he goes for the frenzy timing, the ghoul numbers aren't going to be crazy. So the Archmage getting those ghoul kills earlier is actually quite a big deal. And the tier 3 is coming quickly. Happy is faster, but not by that much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fortitude is trying to creep as much as he can in the meantime. Even going for a second workshop if he needs gyros quickly. MK with very good survivability items here. Gives the room breakers to the AM though. Alright. Frenzy is coming. Happy is looking to pounce. Fortitude's counting the seconds. It's gonna start so much production once tier 3 is finally finished. And when is it gonna be? Now it is. Pally and Knights need to start right away. Doesn't have enough lumber for everything though. Okay, I think he canceled something. He canceled flak cannons to get more Knights. But here's Happy already. Oh, the push might hit just a bit too soon. Frenzy about to be ready. And Happy again up at 70 supply. Before he needs more time. He needs these towers to buy time for him. And also distract a bit with the Archmage perhaps. Peasants are dying quickly though, we can hear it. Fortitude had lots of gold. He can get up to 6 Knights pretty easily. MK feels the pain right away. Goes for the heal scroll first, not the invuln. Has to pull that one as well, though. Didn't use it! Oh, 40! Oh my god, colossal mistake. And loses the knight as well. Oh, lost the MK for absolutely no reason. And just calls it. GG, Happy does it again. Not as one-sided as on Titaners. But again, Happy takes it home. And a very similar mistake by 40. Again, the first initial defense against Happy's attack was not good enough. The Archmage again out of position. In this early game, like every little move, every bit of positioning, every attack matters. You can't afford to have the Archmage just running away in fear the whole time. He has to be well positioned and has to be able to put in damage with right clicks and water elementals. And so the lead shifts over to Happy. Happy now up by 1 point. But it's not over yet. Show Cup number 84 and 85, by the way, have also been announced already. 84 is going to be happening on the 29th of March. That's next week, Wednesday. Because we still have, you know, TED Cup and the Team Cup on the weekend this week. So the 84 edition is going to be next week, Tuesday. And then Show Cup 85 is going to be on the day after, right? No, next week, Wednesday, for the next Show Cup. And then on Thursday, it's going to be Show Cup 85. And that is when Lin is going to be the challenger. And 84 is going to be Kaho. And that's a tough round of opponents for Happy. He barely squeezed through against Lawlight yesterday. He has been struggling a bit against Fortitude as well. We see that today, as we also saw it in TP League. And against Kaho before, it's been close. Against Lin, it's always normally very close. But 40 needs to play a cleaner early game. You gotta be on point. AM always has to be in the right spot. You always have to defend perfectly. You can't afford to give Happy these openings. Because when Happy gets ahead, he rarely gives it away. The players are taking a short break before we get to map number 6. Two maps left to be played. Even if Happy wins the next one, we're still going to play map 7. Every map is worth prize money, as you may know by now. Alright, and the players are back, and we are ready for map number 6. We're just going to be one of the smallest maps we have. It's AZ, if I'm not mistaken. But we may have a bit of a join bug here. We may need to rehost. Oh, no, never mind. We are good to go. AZ. Small map, close quarters, could be quite aggressive. Also quite the difficult expansion. And I think Fortitude here shouldn't even expand. I think you should play it like you did on LR. Just one base. One base in a fire rifles, baby. Can work very well on this map. Always going for a power build again, though. Oh, he's trying to go for the instant expansion, just like on Concealed Hill. On Concealed, it backfired very hard. Okay. 40 is risking it all. He still believes in the power build. Has to power build the farm again. Abby's gonna scout for it again, though. He's got the Acolyte in position, and he will be punishing it right away. We would have to assume. And once Happy sees the footman over here, he knows the jig is up. What? He's not going for the expansion. He's gonna creep the kobolds first. Yo. Okay. Power build into kobold creep. I have certainly not seen that before. It's kind of cool, though. Later on, once the Lich is prowling in the middle of the map, it's very hard for human to get this camp. And this could be a fast level 3 Archmage. Gets the claws as well. Okay. Okay, it's kind of cool.
Players' forces are under attack.
If 40 gets these 2 camps and the green, that's enough for 3. This is kind of nifty. Takes him a lot of lumber, all this power build and stuff. Oh, and he's gonna go for the expansion. 4th farm. It's gonna be expo time soon. I still feel like the one base would have been better, but fair enough. We'll see how it goes. Here comes the Lich. If you could see the big boy, that would be enormous. Oh, there's a bunch of lightning shields here. Things get weird. Things get hectic. Denies are very important, but he misses that one. And that's level 2 for the Lich finally. Creeps were on the chase. One of them gets denied to his own lightning shield. Ooh, and the footy's in trouble right away. Happy's tech has started. Fortitude and a lot of pressure here early into the game. We got a whole bunch of peasants though. 40 can call like 9 militia and creep the natural. But it's certainly delayed. Alright, here come the boys. I think it's 8, right? 4. I know it is 9. 9 militia, let's go. I'll watch elemental in a moment. Alright, let's see how painful this is gonna be. Watch elemental is at snares. The peasants are taking the damage right now against the creeps. Half the militia fighting against the peasants, against the creeps I mean. Half against the ghouls. And everything here is quite hurt. But so is the Lich. He's also going to have to back up soon. He's out of mana. And this creep, it's not the easiest, but it's working out. Kind of. Okay, I'm about to get 3. Takes up 2 ghouls. Now he's got the level 2 watch elemental. We'll summon it right away. Happy, can he get the last hit steal? That would be criminal. And he doesn't get it. Big mana potion for 40. Oh, he could... I think he should just counterattack right now. Attack with the ghouls and just spam water elementals into Happy's main over and over. Gets another ghoul kill right here. Look at this Archmage. He's close to level 4. If he creeps this camp, he might be level 4. He's building a shop first. He's trying to heal up all these peasants. Nice saves there by 40, I gotta say. But man, that expansion is late. Happy already on tier 2. Gonna creep level 3 here in just a moment. Can't get that region scroll fast enough. Ooh, and it has some real nice value. And now, time for the town hall. 40, scouting with a footy. Lich, not quite level 3, but almost. Happy already got a spirit tower. He's expecting a counterattack. He knows how many footies there are. But the footies are kept at home for now.
A player's forces are under attack.
No arcane tower yet, by the way. Lumber for 40 is looking pretty good. He will be able to afford the tier 2 tech soon. Happy's not going tier 3, but should any second now. At long last, the expansion finishes. 6 minutes 45. Not super fast. Oh, important deny. Prevents level 3 Lich for a bit longer. Not a bad game for 40 just yet, I guess. But he needs to start the tech. Oh, only 4 peasants in the main base, by the way. That's not ideal.
A player's forces
look at the footman.
are under attack.
Getting ready for the counterattack, but we're gonna have 2 towers here in just a bit, and there's no defend on 40. Couldn't afford it. And this footman counter is gonna do nothing. Oh, this is just attacking the crypt. This is not doing much at all. I guess Happy will at least have to respect the footman. But there's not that much they can do. And now at long last, Lich reaches level 3, and this opens up the whole new can of worms for the footies. The tech is late. Really late for 40. On AZ, of course, you get a shredder easily. So 40 will be able to set up towers and a whole bunch of them. Knowing Happy, he's probably going to try to go for tier 3 timing again. 3 towers won't be
Players'
enough.
forces are under attack.
But he also needs masonry, I think. Alright, 4 towers. Maybe a 5th one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're talking. But look at the upgrades. Happy's got Frenzy and Destroyer already coming. This push is gonna hit fast. There are too many towers coming for our overlay to keep up with. 40 is going full turtle. And the clock's ticking. Frenzy in 4, 3, 2, 1. And now the race is on. But the DK didn't get level 2 yet. That's kind of a big deal. Oh, never mind. The Watch Elemental was enough. Perfectly enough, of course. Oh, when the God Towers aren't ready. They aren't ready, folks. Here's the Destroyer up in the air. The Ghoul's going for the towers. He does have 1 level of Masonry that helps, but it might not help enough. AM defending with only his footmen. 3 Destroyers in the air, though. It's too much magic damage, dude. Destroyers laugh in the face of everything that the human has. They're the counter to everything. Counter to towers, counter to water elementals, counter to footies. No gyros ready yet. DK might be trapped and dead. MK got the Stormbolt. But 40's got nothing left. 27 supply only. The DK somehow surviving on the other side. It's the AM who's surrounded. Still 3 Destroyers. Still so much magic damage. So good against the towers. The Arcane's gonna fall. 40 again. Lots of gold, but no real way to spend it. Didn't have the time, realistically, to go for gyros. And the GG is called. And Happy will be victorious again today. The overlay was wrong this whole time. Whoops. That was my bad. I entered that incorrectly. I kind of missed that one, folks. Yeah, sorry about that. That was the wrong way around. Happy was leading 3-2 after Northern Isles. And that was the 4-2 and the win for Happy. Happy will survive until next week. Next week on Wednesday, when the Show Cup continues, which then is going to be Kaho as his next opponent. I'm trying to join the game, but I can't. We still have 1 more map to be played. The last map will be played out. And that will be Echo Isles. Thank you, Silcaria, with the resub. Echo Isles, of course, another great fast expansion map. And this one also one where 40 could go for mercenaries pretty easy early on. I think I would like to see that. Mercenaries, level 3, fast expansion. Can be quite strong. All right, now it's Fortitude who's taking a moment Unfortunately, he wasn't able to repeat his success with a victory in the best of 7 today against Happy. I guess it was similar to the TP League. The first 3 maps, he won 2 of them. He had the 2-1 lead. But Happy, as so often, as the series continues, as it goes on, he really comes into his own. And even if the Banshee's ghouls didn't work out, a more deadly early game was the key to victory. And Fortitude there just didn't play well enough defensively. That could have been done quite a bit better, especially the Archmage positioning, man. It's the most important thing in the early game. Forty will still have time to shine in the tournaments that are coming up. He is playing with Happy in the team tournament, isn't he? Wait a minute. Let's look that up. This weekend, there's a team tournament happening. It was just announced. It's called the Zimu Team Cup. It's going to be happening this weekend and next weekend. And we can take a quick look-see while we're waiting for the players here. Yeah, happening this weekend and next weekend. We have 4 different teams playing against each other. I don't know exactly what the format's going to be. Do they have 5 maps in the 1v1 pool? And one of them's Amazonia. Bruh. And yeah, 2v2. All right, anyways. We have TH, Infi, and Fly, the trio streamer team. We have Colorful, 120, and Lin. That's a sick team as well. Oh boy. We have Don't Force Me, which is Happy, 40, and Kaho, also very strong. And the Korean team, Hype Boy, with Moon, Law Liot, and Focus. It's going to be pretty cool. Always fun to see team competitions. Like I said, starting this weekend, Saturday, and also Sunday, and going to be continuing next week. The weekend. And we have our 7th and final map. Echo Isles, to see if Fortitude can get the 3-4 at least. Looks a lot better than the 5-2. And also means more prize money. Alright folks, this time the score is correct. No need to go crazy. I've seen some humans take this expansion first, which sometimes looks really good, and other times gets completely obliterated. The good thing, of course, is if you take this expansion early, that means perhaps in the ultra late game, you can take this expo easily as your 3rd. In theory, at least. Happy's diligently scouting. Sees the Archmage has gone for the green, the small green camp. Oh, baby. Perfect items for the Archmage. It's not quite finishing level 2. Alright, he's calling the boys now, and will be creeping the natural. Didn't go for the Merc camp. Oh. Got the Water Elemental ensnared. That's gonna hurt a bit. Oh, Happy walking into the creeps. Has to send one ghoul back home right away. Loses it. Oh, big mistake by Happy. Quite unnecessary. One peasant goes down, and there goes a second, and that's level 2. Militia called very nicely here, timing-wise. That looks good.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this defense so far looking quite solid. Happy with the expansion coming, more ghouls from the main base, looking for more targets, more vulnerability. Next Nova, 2 more kills. Needs to repair the tower, and do so quick. And he does manage. Aim at the shop, got the boots, that's a big help. Again, we got quite a few footmen. Oh, the Archmage looking for the cancel.
Player's forces are under attack.
Does he have the damage? Oh, needs to start attacking. He's a bit slow with the attack. In the meantime, the tower is cancelled as well. Alright, both players taking big hits in their economy. I think 40's going to get the cancel as well, though. Militia had to be called again. The experience gain here, of course, is also a big deal. But Lich is so far away from 3, so it's not the worst. And there we go with the second Watch Elemental. Easy cancel. Nicely played by 40. Finds the window to get the counter cancel.
A player's forces are under attack.
But of course also his expansion is quite late. Has the resources though to set it up and should do so now. There we go. And this is not looking too bad for 40. Especially if the Archmage should get level 3 soon. Happy's pretty low on gold. He's not even remaking the Haunted at the moment. Ooh, but the peasants are very exposed. That's a Nova hitting them right away. That's going to be plenty more peasants going down. But Militia already called from the main base. So they can be lucky that there's no skellies here in the mix. Which doesn't have Roto Necromancy anymore. Ideally should have gone for Backpack, probably.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich now level 2.5. But 40 will still have the faster expansion. The question is who's going to have the faster tech, though. I would love to catch these ghouls. He knows they're somewhere. There's one. He's missing 1 experience, dude, for the level up. Are you kidding me? Alright, there we go. Finally level 3. And this means 40 could perhaps go for a strong counterattack. He's got a decentish number of footies. And Lich is far away from level 3. The Haunted Gold Mine also still far from finished. This is a good start. This is a really good start for 40. Happy springing the ghouls. Does 40 commit? I think he should commit. Just go for the Haunted. Even if he costs you the TP. It's so worth it, I think. And he will. Since the Lich isn't level 3, it's very hard for Happy to hold this. It is impossible, in fact, to hold it. That's a bit more experience for the Lich. Getting close now to level 3. That's one more kill. 40 could start the tech. Oh, 40 missing out on an opportunity. Could have started the tech a long time ago. There we go. Now, finally, tier 2 begins. And this is the ideal opening for human. You cancel the expansion once or twice, and you get the faster tech, and you have your expansion up sooner. This is about as good as it gets. And Happy now knows he's playing from behind. Still lot of footies here, by the way.
Is under siege.
No shredder on this map for 40, but he's got a good amount of peasants in the main base. 6 on lumber. Go for early masonry. Feels like that's not really needed this game, because he's the one who's ahead. Oh, he's trying to go for the cancel again. Happy's trying to block with the acolytes. Oh, it's not quite a full block. But the water elemental can't attack. Oh, Happy is trying to get in position to repair. But that's the 10 seconds of the new Haunted. And it's the Haunted gone. Again, Happy had to cancel once more. And nice play by 40. That cost Happy so much time. And this is an enormous lead. Enormous lead for 40.
A player's forces are under attack.
It was a nice idea by Happy to try to block these holes. If he does a better base build, like if he has one acolyte here and then another building here, and then he blocks this all the way, and then the human has to come all the way around, then maybe he can save the expansion. And 40's trying to go for the cancel again. He doesn't have a TP anymore. That's a bit scary. But I think this time he's not going to fully commit in. Oh, maybe he is. Doesn't seem like this is going to work though. Oh, next water elemental summon though. That's a lot of damage from these LEs. One over from the lich, but now he's dry. And oh, is it going to be enough? I guess it is. It is enough damage. Expansion cancelled again. The lich is soaking up the experience. He's level 4 now. He was behind in experience before, but now he's ahead. And Happy trying again. Oh man, this is taking forever. And 40 in the meantime, he's got the MK coming. He's got tier 3 on the way. And I guess Knight's Gyros should be coming soon. Double racks, double workshop. Fortitude with an incredibly huge lead. Only 3 peasants here at the expansion, by the way, on lumber. Isn't that a bit low? Too bad that 40 got so destroyed in some of the other maps. We think back to Concealed Hill and AZ. And also, what was the other one? Northern Isles. Where he was just a bit off. This could have been a series today again. If he wins this map, which he most certainly should.
Forces are under attack.
That's a really good timing on the tier 3 here. At around 13 minutes. Happy is far behind. The only hope that Happy has rests on the Lich. If the Lich gets level 5 for the level 3 Nova quickly, perhaps that's his one hope. The last hope. Windball, not bad. 40 again on the chase, wants to punish the creeping. Good game sense here by 40, knows exactly what's going on. Oh, watch elemental ensnared. Might lose the elemental here, which is kind of worth as much as an MK, I would say. Oh, had to deny it. But the MK should be dead here. Oh, the staff! Wait, do you have backpack? How do you get the staff so fast? What? Did the MK bring the staff? I'm not sure. I guess he just was at the expansion when his tier 3 was finished. And look at 40, man. 70 supply.
A player's forces are
Pally's ready. Here are the knights. He's going for a third base. Very nice item here for the MK or Pally. Yeah, I like it on the Pally. I think the healing is more important than anything else. As long as 40 doesn't lose his heroes, this game should most certainly be his. But he is scouted.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Happy still takes forever to get a potent army. He's going Fiend Banshees this time. And he's going to go for Master Training. And the tanks are rolling. That's a whole bunch of skellies here somehow. But also a bunch of knights. My lord.
Town is under siege.
Thanks to the expansion, the knights are here as well. Very hard for Happy to deal with all of this threat. 30 supply ahead is the human. That's not a sentence you say often. And 40 might just be able to A-click his way to victory. Happy calls it with a bunch of Gs in the end. Fortitude wins map 7, but the series still goes to Happy. And that's bittersweet for 40. Gets a bit more prize money. Played a good map here and a good series overall. But it was so close in the end. And man, in some of these games, we saw some pretty clear mistakes. If he had played it a bit better, 40 could have perhaps been able to beat Happy today in the Show Cup. Would have been the first human to ever do it. But it wasn't quite to be. But Happy definitely feels these challenges. Yesterday against Lawlai was very close. Today against Fortitude, it was very close. And like I said, we continue next week on Wednesday when Happy goes up against Kaho in Show Cup 84. But for today, the Show Cup is over. We're going to be back later on tonight, though, with the ESL Meisterschaft. Playday number 6, I think it is. Or 7? I think it's 6. And tomorrow, it's going to be time for the TED Cup 13 to continue as well. It's going to be semifinals there, where Happy will once again be in the ring, then against Lin, and also with Moon versus Lawliot in the semis tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for now. Yeah. Thank you all very much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you again tonight if you tune in for the ESL Meisterschaft, or tomorrow for the TED Cup 13 semi-finals. And yeah, the rest of the running week as well. So I wish you